Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer, and this is the weekly review special for week 17 of the Gaming Decathlon competition. This week I brought in 2,207 points, a few hundred points up from where we were a week ago. Best round, still, we're only halfway to where we were just 9 weeks back. Current virtual best, tiny increase to 3,295, and the all-time virtual best is unchanged at 7,717. Kind of a quiet week in terms of scoring, but not quiet otherwise. This last week, actually exactly 1 week ago, but after I had already filmed the weekly review special, I hit 1,000 subscribers, and actually just moments before beginning to film this one, after having already finished the process, YouTube's end of it, they just finished their process to approve me as a partner. So my channel will become monetized. I will earn money for the first time in over 2 years of having the channel and putting the time in as a hobby, but it is now going to be a paid, albeit not much, paid hobby. So thank you so much to everyone for your subscriptions. That simple click of the button makes such a difference for me and can open up new possibilities, even if it's a small amount of money every month. I mean, if we all stop to think about it, what can we do with a little bit of extra money? Well, there's a lot of possibilities. So thank you once again. Looking at the 10 games individually, PCM 19 career mode, it's just crazy how much we have been able to do this season as a World Tour team. 615 points already, and right now, it's not over, but I lead the Giro d'Italia. It's very unexpected. The sponsor objective was to get a top 5, and I thought that it was going to be a difficult task, but it was going to be something we could accomplish. Probably just 5th place. Maybe if things go really well, we could achieve 4th place. I thought that there was a very small percentage chance that we could possibly get on the podium, but it was going to be a very, very small percentage. That was before entering the race. But here we are, late in the race, just a few stages left to go, and I'm in 1st place. It's not over yet. I have not won it, but I'm in 1st place with just a few stages to go. The chance of winning is absolutely there. It's entirely possible, but I wouldn't bet on myself just yet. It's a few difficult stages to go. In the stage racer, it's the same sort of thing, though. We are absolutely dominating the field. I'm only 4 races into the season. I've won all 4 races, and I've won nearly every stage along the way. A strong team backing me and good attribute rankings now have me almost unbeatable. Almost. Not quite, but almost. Still haven't won any Grand Tours yet, though, so we still haven't accomplished anything until we at least ourselves get to and through the Giro as a winner, and then the Tour de France, which I've still never won in this game in all these years. Usually I'm kind of at that stage now where the next game comes out and I move on. And so I get to World Tour and I start to get good at World Tour, but I haven't gotten to that point where I've been able to put that all together to win that ultimate prize. I'm always that 1 year away or 2 years away from being good enough to do that. Well, I finally have that series where I am good enough to do that now. And so I'm really excited by both of those series on kind of where they're headed. FM 2000, another season ended, 255 points. It's only 5 points higher than our previous best. It is getting tougher as we move up into higher divisions to maintain the constant winning record. But I almost ended up with a perfect season in the league. I had 1 loss all season. but it was the other competitions where we actually didn't quite get as deep into them. We got knocked out a little bit earlier. We're playing against tougher teams in earlier rounds. Out of Park Baseball 21, pushing along, second season. I'm so happy with the growth we're seeing, but I'm still a little displeased when it comes to the win-loss record. Really expected more. Not prior to the season, but once we reached the season, once we reached spring training and saw just how much better the team was. Some of the predictions had us at almost 500. I didn't think we were going to quite get there, but I thought for sure I was on my way to 70, 75 win kind of season, that we were that much better than we were. But so far we're kind of in a similar win percentage as we were a season ago, despite the improvements we've made. So a little frustrating on that part. Bannerlord score didn't change this week. Still 118 points. And I think that actually came down to last week's score. I had already filmed the bunches of episodes for last week and this week together. And I think last week's score, I think I might have screwed up and put this week's score in then. Because when I went to add this week's score in, it came out the same. It probably shouldn't have. Last week's score, I think, actually would have been higher. Because right before the end of the episode, at the end of this week, we had a big battle. Took some losses. It was a good battle. We won the battle and got a lot of fantastic loot out of it. And a few levels and whatnot. But I do have to replace some dead troops. And those 10 or 15 points that we lost from their death brought us backwards a little bit. Anyway, FS19, Sandy Bay. Playing with my dad. I'm enjoying that. He and I used to play games together often. And I might have to just kind of keep pushing out one series after another for a while for that to happen. Because right now it's just like episode 1 doesn't even get views. It's not that the series is bad and people stop watching. It's that I can't get views in the first place. So a lot of competition out there. Eventually it'll take off or I'll set it aside. But right now I enjoy the game. It takes a while to record, process, and put out videos for that though. So may or may not stay around long term. We'll see. I'm hoping that it'll take off. Kind of quickly, the last few games. Draft Day Sports Pro Basketball, 87 points mid-season. It's a good season. I'm liking where we're headed. And we made a massive move. And we'll see if it pays off. The Last Frontier series. That one is really taking off, and I'm looking forward to the episodes for next week because I have recorded ahead a little bit on that compared to the other games. Big things are coming. Expansion is coming. And finally, the women's tour, 2 weeks in, just started. This was as start from scratch as you could possibly get in that game. I took the worst riders possible. We managed to get one authentic win in the season. Season's not over yet, but we're getting pretty close. We're just flying through the first season. But with the season almost done, one race to go, just 24 points. It's not much. Big, bold move to recruit some better riders for next season. Expensive moves. We'll see if I don't put us in financial ruin next season. But we'll definitely be more competitive. We're still not good. We're still just going to be a continental team. And I had to massively overpay for the riders because nobody wants to ride for my team because it's seriously bad. Seriously garbage. And so I massively overpaid the riders. And so it's going to be interesting kind of how that part plays out. If how badly that hurts us because I put everybody on 3-year contracts. So I'm going to massively overpay them for 3 years. Riders with good potential, so hopefully they actually develop and earn that money though. All-time virtual best side, no change at all, with the exception of outside looking in FM20 0 to hero. Scored 5 points more than where it was. and that was enough to move up one spot from 31st to 30th. I'm Decathlon Gamer. Thanks for tuning in, and once again, thank you for the 1,000 subs, and let's just keep going. I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Be safe out there. Bye for now.